Hello, welcome back to our 100-day challenge. It is a beautiful spring day, everything's blooming, and it's time as we're doing our spring cleaning in our homes to start to spring clean inside our own bodies. We're going to focus on a little segue from our little tangent from our normal routine. We're going to focus on organ Qigong. So let's come to our standing position. All the normal cues. Floating the arms out in front of us. We're going to inhale and spread the chest, spread the arms to palm up. Exhale slowly, closing the arms, palm down in front of us. We're thinking of a hinge in the center of the chest here, not just the shoulder joints moving, but the whole spine and ribs and back and chest so hinging open. A long inhale. Closing with a slow exhale. Our breath should be about 10 seconds, beginning to end. Try to be somewhere beautiful, like looking out a window or in the yard. We have the nice weather now for this. Have your feet on the ground, have maybe some sun on your face. Not too much wind, but enjoy the changing elements of the world outside of us. They affect our body in so many ways. We're going to strengthen those parts of our body. Each of these exercises has a corresponding organ. We're waking up and animating and strengthening an organ. This is our lung exercise. We don't want the hands to pass outside of the periphery when we open the arms. Now we'll step a foot out wide and one hand rests on our back, encouraging our low back to sink and being aware of that lower spine, the back of the hand. The other hand, as we inhale, we turn the hips to scoop the arm up, pierce the arm up high. Exhaling, we lower the arm and grab, sort of sink and compress the back on that side. So we're extending and reaching and opening the back, and then we're closing down the shoulder and back. This is our water kidney exercise. Wanting to press firmly through the feet, let the rotation happen in the hips as much as possible, not to spin on the knees too much. The foot and the waist is what drives the hand upwards. So you should feel like the torso turns, and so the arm turns. The arm's not swinging in front of us. As we press the foot, it pierces the hand up. And as we sit the tail down, the arm lowers and anchors down. Anchors is a better word than compresses. We don't want to compress the back. We want to anchor down through the hip and leg and the shoulder blade in the back. Your back hand should feel this lower part of your back initiating the turn, stretching with the reaching up, the tail sinking with the anchoring downward of the hand. Spending a minute on both sides here. And then we'll step the feet more towards hip width, turning the ribs and the waist, not the hips too much. We send a hand forward, the fingers reaching for our wood liver exercise. This one's probably the most important. We're reaching forward with the whole side of our body, feeling the back of the ribs wrap around and pull forward. And then we draw that elbow back, swapping hands, and just brushing across the ribs as we change arms. Our eyes focus on the fingertips and swap hands as the new hand comes in front. And we think just like a tree reaches its branches out, fully extending in every direction, our arms are spreading out from the roots of our back and our hips and reaching forward. Trees don't get tired. They aren't straining to hold their limbs out. Similarly, we think of the arm kind of growing out of the back, reaching into the back. And then we'll step the feet wide for our heart or fire exercise. Just follow along. This is a fairly, little more strange looking movement, but we're going to sort of cradling something beneath us. Rotate the hips, pick the hands up. So as we inhale, we point the hands up, we sort of regard our hands, our palms, and then we exhale, we push the palms out. So we turn the hands over and push out through the palms. And then we reset, we inhale, cradling and scooping the hands through, exhaling, pushing out. The back leg drives that pushing out motion. Okay. Inhaling as we come up. Exhaling slowly as we push the back leg. Let the hands turn and the upper back pushes through. So we feel between the shoulder blades separates as the hands push forward. This is the stretching the back of the heart area, the nerves that run to the heart. They need some more room from all that tension we tend to keep between our shoulder blades. And get him, Sheriff. All right. Now let's come stand in the center. Feet hip width. The hands make this diamond shape, looking the eyes between the hands. Rotating at the ribs. You should feel the turns start from kind of the bottom of where your ribs are. This is our digestion, our spleen pancreas area. Exhaling, we turn, we inhale in the full rotated position, and then exhale from that spot on our back, turning through to the other side. So we should feel this kind of rotating feeling in the back at the bottom of the ribs. Okay. Go. Now let's come to stand back in the center. In our neutral position, let's have a few breaths here. Notice the change you feel along the whole back, the upper, lower, and middle back. Bring the feet together, inhale the hands up, exhale down. You've done a great thing for your body. Repeat this if you can. Do this video again. Do what you can remember, and thank you for joining us. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow.